Now we come to the next important concept in Microsoft project, resources. To execute any project, we will need resources. Resources are typically people included in your project plan. However, a resource could also include anything and everything that is used to complete a project, including equipment, facilities, and other materials like cement or web servers or software. Although it is possible to create a schedule in Microsoft Project without assigning resources to tasks. In the first exercise that we did not use resources. But doing so will mean that we can tap a lot more of project's capabilities. Microsoft Project provides a special view to manage resources planned and allocated on a project. To do this, we first click on the View tab and then on the Resources sheet, like this. There are three absolutely fundamental types of resource classifications that are provided by project, and they are work resources, material resources, and cost resources. Let's look at them one by one. The first type and the most common is the work resource. Work resources are resources that are not consumed at the completion of their assigned task and are available to be assigned to future tasks also. Also, work resources are assigned to tasks by units of time such as days or hours on the task. Let's look at an example. The ultimate example of a work resource is people. Machinery and computer workstations are also examples of work resources. The next type of resources that we will see are material resources. These, on the other hand, unlike work resources, are consumed or used up as a task progresses. Work assignments happen by units of quantity. What are some examples of material resources? Printing ink, software annual subscriptions, concrete, camera film are all examples of material resources. They get used up when a task is completed. Here, in this example on the screen, there are various software licenses that are considered as material resources because they are annual licenses as you see here. After a period of time, they are consumed and hence not available for some other project. Now let us look at the next type. The last type of resource is cost resource. Cost resources represent additional costs incurred on a task. For example, consider a task called on-site client meetings. And this task will include a flight, hotel stay, and expenses as per the company policy. Now, project allows us to tabulate these type of costs also. One thing to notice is that we do not need to set up a monetary amount for the cost resource in this particular view. That is because by their very nature, cost resources can fluctuate. For example, the hotel stay cost cannot be determined upfront and will be known only when the actual reservation happens. This is exactly similar for airfare also. So it is perfectly okay for cost resources to not have monetary values here. However, as you can see here, I have set up a budgetary cost for travel, which you can also do. The view that you are looking at right now is called as the resource sheet. A very important point to note about this resource sheet view is that the resources defined within the resource sheet view detail what resources are available to the specific project that you're working on. This view does not specifically define which resources are assigned to which tasks, but rather which resources are available to be assigned. If you want to see which resources are assigned on which tasks, you can see that in the Gantt chart view. I'll change over to Gantt chart view now. In this Gantt chart view, you can see that a particular task is assigned to a particular resource. With this, we come to the end of this lesson and we will move on to the next lesson where we will see the next logical concept, assigning resources to tasks. So see you in the next lesson.